Okay, ladies, frizzy hair, sweaty armpits, and of course, maybe some issues down there. Yeah, we'll combine it all, and summer can be pretty brutal on our bodies, but have no fear. We've brought in Dr. Rebecca Robert from Baylor Medical Center to help us out with some of the problems that warmer weather can tend to cause for us women. Good morning. How are you, doctor?
Good morning.
We were talking about, I mean, like, it's starting to get warm outside, and I just came from New York and traveling in Vegas, and that's when you start to feel like just the heat change. I came back to Texas and was like, the humidity.
And you sweat everywhere. And we do mean everywhere.
But I feel a lot of peace knowing that I'm not the only one.
We're all in the same boat.
The same sweaty boat, apparently. So just like, let's just dive into this, because just like we use deodorant up here.
Okay.
What do you do when you're kind of sweaty down below?
In other places.
Yeah.
Well, basically, when we're taking care of our skin, we always think about cleansing with mild soap. It's not a good idea to use deodorant soap down there because that skin is different and more sensitive.
And you can clean too much, right?
Absolutely.
Isn't that true?
Yes, and we tend to do that.
Yeah.
And can cause more harm that way. But exfoliation, believe it or not, is important.
With a scrub?
What would we use to exfoliate down?
You know, a loofah and some mild soap is all you need. You don't need to overdo that.
I don't need to go get like a sugar scrub or something.
Not recommended.
Courtney, I love you.
Yes, and then, of course, moisturizing is important as well down there.
Okay, wait, that seems counterproductive to
does.
me. Moisturizing when you're trying not to sweat and stay dry.
It's very, very similar to the face, too. People with oily skin, things like that, they think they don't need it, but you do. But it's hard to find something that works that won't irritate. And I don't believe in going out and busting your budget for things like this, but coconut oil.
Oh, which is having a moment right now.
Which is great for your skin.
What about like the feminine sprays and wipes and things like that? Do you recommend using those or stay away from them?
No, I think that those are great. You have to find what works for you, obviously, and sometimes you do end up buying several products and trying them out. But that's why I was suggesting something in the house.
So in addition to sweaty regions of the body,
Yes.
what are some other typical concerns you hear from your patients during the summertime?
Well, probably the most common thing with the heat and the moisture and then the traveling is infections.
Okay.
Primarily that's yeast and bacterial vaginosis. Those
So
are
how
the
can you
two most
prevent
common.
those?
Like you're out at the pool all day, you've got on your
You're sitting in a wet swimsuit for 8 hours.
What do you do?
Exactly. Well, basically, after you shower, you want to make sure to dry off really well. And use a towel to dry, and then don't laugh, a blow dryer on cool.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. That's like a urban legend. To blow dry.
Yeah,
Now,
it's true.
Even if you are hair-free, use the blow dryer to blow dry.
In all circumstances.
Okay. Clearing things up now, aren't we?
Yes. I love this show. I do. I love our producers and what they think of.
That's awesome.
Okay, so infection. So you said make sure we dry off really well, blow dry. But then, is there anything else in addition? Because I know sometimes they just can't be prevented. Just because I know people sit at the lakes and people sit in wet swimsuits.
You're right.
Are there any other tips that you have for us?
I would suggest that after you do have fun, that you go in and you rinse off with water and mild soap, and then also rinse your bathing suit out. Because if you just hang it up to dry and you put that back on, then that's just going to...
I think you need to come back for another couple.
Yeah, I feel like we have so many questions.
We
and I feel like
Come check in with us in 2 months.
well, and I feel like probably a lot of you watching at home, you probably have questions for Dr. Robert. So if you do, be sure to get on our Facebook page and let us know your questions and concerns about your female body and all the weird stuff that's going on this summer. And of course, go to our website, thebroadcasttv.com, if you want more information, and click on today's links. And coming up when we return, we are going to check in with the authors of Cancer, Nutrition, and Recipes for Dummies and find out how your diet can help speed up the healing process. Stay with us.